In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the fastest and easiest ways to be getting legend badges right now in NBA 2K25 My Team in season number 7. So if you guys want to have tons of legend badges in your collection, whether that's to add them to players to obviously improve your squad and improve your players, or I'll actually be talking about a way you guys can make MT from these legend badges. So first part of the video, we'll be talking about the best ways, the easiest ways, and just the best ways to be getting these legend badges in season 7. And then the second half of the video, I'll be talking about obviously how you guys can best use these legend badges and also how you guys can make MT from these legend badges as well. So talking about how do you guys get legend badges in season 7, well, there is one main way that you guys have probably seen by now, and we'll talk about some other ways as well. But the main method, guys, and the main way to get these legend badges is the new homecoming domination. Great amount of legend badges in here to grind for. There is a total, as you guys can see, 7 legend badges you guys get for completely free. Because again, I know there is legend badges, and I'll talk about this more here in a second, but yes, there is legend badges obviously in here, but I'm not talking about, that's why I'm titling this video, I'm talking about these free legend badges that you guys are able to obtain. Because yeah, obviously if you are able to get 3 dark matter cards and a diamond, exchange that for a legend, or if you guys have somehow an invincible card to exchange, or you know, you have a 100 overall card to exchange, that's obviously a really easy way and fast way to get legend badges. But of course, nobody's going to have those cards to exchange. Maybe 100 overalls if you're ripping Hoff boxes and, you know, just pulling them out of other stuff you get. I can see why a lot of people are exchanging their 100 overall cards, and you're able to get 3 legend badges. I will say a way to get these is make sure you guys are exchanging your bad dark matters. If you guys have been opening up a lot of, you know, free dark matter packs and you're pulling bad dark matters like Brunson and Curry and let's say Jokic and Cat, and you're getting all of these unusable dark matters, making sure you guys are exchanging them. And to remember to exchange, it's kind of annoying because last season it was only 1 dark matter, and then this season they went up to 3 dark matters. I think 2 would have made more sense, but 2K decided to go, you have to exchange 3 dark matters to get 1 legend badge. But that's probably because they gave us so many free ones to get from domination. So I seriously cannot recommend enough you guys be grinding this domination. Yes, I know it's a long grind. It is domination. It's probably not the most fun game mode to play, and it's a game mode that I personally don't like grinding, but it's a game mode that I think I'm gonna have to grind on my main account and my no money spent to get these legend badges, to make all the MT, and to also get dark matter Bernard King. So that's like the best and main way to be getting legend badges in season 7. But a way I want to talk about that, I'm not sure if it's going to expire soon, but making sure you guys are going in your challenges screen and going over to the weekly challenges. There should still be these perfection challenges available. Now, I don't know for this upcoming week, are they going to get updated and go away? I feel like they will, because these were the weekly challenges from last season. But I think these are probably going to get updated this upcoming week. So making sure you guys are grinding, you have to do it in order, I believe. I think it unlocks after you do each one. So you have to start with the perfection rookie, but it's really easy to do, like win a game by 5 points or more, score 4 points in the paint, shoot 100%, blah blah blah. Like, it's very easy challenges to do. And then once you get down to the final challenge, it's going to be the perfection all-star challenge. You have to score 14 points in the paint, shoot 100% from the field, you know, make 5 3-pointers to shoot 100% from 3 with a player, win a game by 15 points or more, and then get a triple double and shoot 100% from the field. So a lot of easy challenges to complete. I know I pretty much did it without even paying attention, just by playing domination. So able to get that done super easily and get a free legend badge. That's obviously one of the ways. If you want to grind this out, I mean, you can get a dark matter, which if you don't like the dark matter, you can use it towards a legend badge. So making sure you guys are obviously grinding for this challenge as well, but mainly wanted to talk about the legend badge in here, obviously for the perfection all-star. Now the signature challenge is going to be for a Hoff badge, but if you want to get a Hoff badge, make sure you guys are doing that challenge. But talking more about legend badges, I mean, this is obviously a long grind, so I know I'm recommending this to you guys to do if you want to get legend badges. But I understand, for example, not everybody's going to be able to win 200 showdown games, but if you are somebody that wants to play that much showdown or grind that much showdown, or if you're good enough at the game to even win 200 games in season 7, you are going to get 10 legend badges, which is kind of ridiculous. For park as well, I do believe there's quite a bit of legend badges at 400 park wins. So maybe you guys don't want to play showdown, but you want to play park. Park's a great mode. Honestly, I think park's probably one of the best game modes to be playing in season 7. You get so many good dark matter packs, you get a lot of MT from playing, you know, you get 800 MT for playing in the actual game. If you do win and record a lot of stats, you get 800 MT per game. And then there's a lot of MT totals in here as well that I think do equal close to like 100,000 MT. So you make a lot of MT from park, you get a couple dark matter packs, you get some Hoff badges, and then at 400 park wins, you do get 5 legend badges, and you're also going to get a 100 overall pack. So I think park's a really important game mode to be grinding to getting legend badges and just in general. But obviously all of these game modes are going to have legend badges, including inside of them, I should say. So for 500 triple threat games, again, I know that's a long grind, but you are going to get three legend badges. And then for clutch time, it's going to be the exact same thing. At 500 clutch time wins, you are going to get 3 more legend badges. Yes, I know those are long grinds, but just wanted to show you guys those are also ways to be getting legend badges. Now, I do believe that is it, besides obviously the level up pass. Once you guys get to level 38, just for free, everybody's going to get this. You do get 1 legend badge. Isn't there a legend badge option pack in here? Yeah. So if you guys have the pro pass, and if you guys hit level 28, which I know it's the pro pass, you have to pay for it, technically not free legend badges, but just wanted to show you guys, this is another way to get legend badges, because I know a lot of people probably have the pro pass this season, even though Paul George didn't get updated, but that's a whole nother topic for maybe a different video or whatever. But yeah, talking about these legend badges, you do get 3, you get to pick 3 out of this option pack at level 28, 1 at level 38 for free that everybody can get even with the free pass, and I believe that is it for legend badges in the level up pass. You will, I guess technically if you buy the pro pass as well, you are going to get legend posterizer and legend aerial wizard as well if you do buy the pro pass for Zion Williamson. And then at level 28 you do get that option pack and you get to pick 3 legend badges. So I believe those are all of the ways to be getting legend badges. Like, you don't get any from King of the Courts. Obviously if you get like a dark matter, you can exchange that towards a legend badge. The domination, definitely the best game mode to be playing. If you want to go back and you want to play the out of time domination, that's obviously going to have a legend badge in there for you as well. So another way to get a legend badge. But if you're going to grind domination, I would definitely recommend doing homecoming over the old domination. And then guys, now talking about how do you actually make MT off of this, or what's the best way to be using your legend badges. And what I would recommend is try to save up a ton. Try to get, like, for example, I have about 10 unique ones right here. I'm talking about try to get at least 20 unique legend badges over the time, or over the span of maybe a couple weeks, or however long it takes you to grind for them, and maybe you already have legend badges before you guys have watched this video. But what you guys want to do is stack up your legend badges, and then what you're going to want to do is whenever a Friday drop happens, you're going to want to pick either a top tier dark matter if that's what you can afford. So for example, this drop I should say in season 7, like Franz Wagner, he would have been a great card to badge up. If you're trying to do this with new cards, that's also a method. Like doing it with new cards, old cards, it can be 2 different methods, whatever you guys do prefer. Or if you guys obviously have enough MT, I wouldn't recommend doing these 100 overall cards, but if there was a good 100 overall card, like a Ben Simmons you wanted to badge up, but again, this is why I'm saying it's going to cost a lot of MT. If you wanted to buy like 100 overall or an invincible to do this method, like a good 100 overall or obviously an invincible card. So what I'd recommend you guys do to make not a crazy amount of MT, but what you guys can do with your legend badges is, like, if you bought a Franz, for example, on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, right when he ends, and maybe you can find one for like 150k because there's so many ending at the same time. You buy him for 150k and then you throw your 20 legend badges on Dark Matter Franz, you list them up for 4 hours the same night, so then now he's going to end at like 7:30 8 p.m. Eastern time. I can guarantee you that Franz you bought for 150, he's got to go for at least double the price. Like, that card's at least 300k, maybe even more. So you're not able to make like crazy amounts of MT off badges like you were in past 2Ks. This used to be like one of the actual best ways to be making MT in this game. It's still a good MT making method, but it used to be like if you added 30 Hall of Fame badges, 20 Hall of Fame badges to a card, you were making like 500k plus, a million MT in some cases. That's not the case anymore. But with legend badges, you can still make MT that way, or you can pick like old good dark matter. So for example, if you want to buy a base Dikembe Mutombo, like if you got a base Dikembe Mutombo when he was cheaper, he was down to like 350k at one point. If you bought him for 350k, you put your 20 legend badges on this card and you were to sell them right now, I mean, this one with 8 legend badges is going for 600k with almost 2 hours left. So if you were to buy a Dikembe even right now for like stock 500k, let's say you can get one for 500k and you add your 20 legend badges, you might be able to make a couple 100,000 MT. So looking for old dark matters that are still really good and people want, like a Dikembe Mutombo, like a Michael Beasley, that's a really smart way in my opinion as well to be making a lot of MT, is with the old dark matters with your legend badges, or looking for a new one that first come out, or if you want to find like an overpowered even Galaxy Opal. So for example, when Denny Avia dropped, somebody actually did this. I think they sold their Denny Avia with, I don't know how many legend badges it had, I think it was like 20 or 30 legend badges, and it sold for like 700k for an Opal Denny Avia. So even if you find like an overpowered card in a set, like a Denny Avia who's a 6'9" point guard and everybody was super hyped about, or maybe even an Andrew Bogut who's a 7-foot point guard, if you were able to do that, that could have been a really good idea as well. Man, this card's gone back up in price. He's back up over 100k. But what I'm saying is, if you want to pick like a Denny Avia type of card, you can maybe even do that now because Deni Avdija is still really hyped up and he's still one of the best point guards in this game. So hopefully you guys do kind of understand the idea and the concept that I'm talking about. I can't give you guys like exact examples because it really just depends on the time of the game. Like maybe you're watching this video in a week and there's a whole new set out, but I do recommend looking at like the top tier dark matter in a set. So like even when Dikembe first dropped, that would have been a great idea to do as well. Buy him for like the 500k he was going for, sell him the same day with 20 legend badges, and you're probably going to make a lot of MT. I would personally try to get at least 20 legend badges to make the most MT possible. But hopefully you guys did find this video helpful on the best ways to be getting legend badges in season 7, and also just how you guys can best use them to be making MT right now in this game. If you guys have any other questions, let me know in the comment section down below. Hopefully you guys did find this video helpful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.